What's up guys, and it's finally here, the brand new Nothing Phone 1. I've been using this as my main phone, and while I'm enjoying the experience, I thought it would be very interesting to see a speed test comparison against the mighty iPhone 13 Pro Max. And yes, I know the Phone 1 is an upper mid-range device while the iPhone is the flagship, but the question is how much of a speed difference is if you decide to pay for the higher amount. The Phone 1 is very snappy and it has a very capable Snapdragon 778G Plus chip. Let's see how it's going to perform in real life compared to a flagship iPhone. Now, as always, we're going to kick things off by booting up both phones at the same time. I'm in the position. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So, before doing this, I obviously installed all the latest updates for the Nothing Phone 1, making sure that has the best kind of optimization and enhancements to it. Oh, okay, so that was really close. I think the Phone 1 may be slightly quicker. Again, that is just, I did not expect it to boot up this fast, match the iPhone. We're surely off to a great start now. Look at how the Phone 1 is compared to the iPhone in terms of its, front display look. Like, you can't really tell that this is a, much affordable phone compared to the iPhone, which is like $1,200. You definitely can't deny that the Phone 1 is definitely one of the most attractive phones on the market. I would love to see a sky blue version of the Nothing Phone 1 with this, of course, transparent glyph interface. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's get down to the business, which is the speed test. As always, we'll start off with the basic stuff first, give them a quick warm-up, and we're gonna see the animation speed as well. So let's see with the phone dialer in 3, 2, 1, boom. So you can see pretty fast on both devices. Let's check out the swipe of the home screen. You can see very consistent, and as Nothing said, that they put so much of their effort in actually making sure that everything is fluid. That is very true. But let's see if that translates to third-party applications or not. So we're gonna launch YouTube at the same time. Here we go. That is very quick on both devices. Let's quickly check out the animation speed. And that is very consistent. 120 Hertz on both devices. Going out, let's check out the first game of the test, which is going to be Subway Surfers. And this is where the iPhone can really flex its power and muscles with the faster game loading. And you can see it's not that fast actually. It was actually pretty close. This is a testament of how good the upper mid-range phones are these days. Moving on to TikTok on both phones, and Nothing Phone 1 was just so fast. Checking out TikTok, you can see it is keeping up with the iPhone pretty good. And once again, 120 Hertz is consistent on both devices. Next, I'm going to jump quickly to Spotify, and that is definitely faster on the iPhone. Nothing took its time to load up the full account info and all the stuff that I like and everything. Next on the list is Twitter. That is once again very fast on both phones. Let's see the scrolling speed on both devices. Okay, that is definitely smoother on the iPhone. Okay, so now it's smooth on the Nothing, but if I scroll fast, then it definitely takes like a bit of a hit. Can definitely be optimized with a future update. Still not bad considering it's a $400 phone versus $1,200. Keep that price difference in mind. Next we have Instagram, and bit of a different feed on both phones, but you can see both were very quick. Again, the Nothing Phone did not take like long to load or anything. It was right close to the iPhone. Let's go ahead and check out my profile. That is very good on both phones. You can see there's a bit of a difference in the animation. Obviously, that's just Android and iOS. Let's see the Insta camera speed. So here we go. That is faster on the Phone 1. Let's try that again. That is once again faster on the Phone 1. Third time, yes, it is indeed faster on the Phone 1. Let's check out the in-app filter speed. You can see it is being applied just as fast as the iPhone, which is very, very good because I know how important Instagram is to a lot of people. Next on the list, we have Reddit. And that is a tiny bit faster on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Checking out the scrolling speed, looks very, very smooth on both phones. So you can see the scrolling here, it looks pretty good with the Reddit application, but we did see a bit of stuttering with Twitter application. So I feel like that should be fixed with a software update. But yeah, let's check out another game that is going to be Alto's Adventure. I do want to stress out the RAM on both phones. This one has 8 gigs of RAM. The iPhone has, I believe, 6 gigs of RAM. So you can see the Nothing phone has launched this game quite faster compared to the iPhone, which is very interesting. Let's check out the in-app gameplay. And it is looking very nice on both phones. Obviously, I would like the experience here a bit better because of the punch hole and the notch. But in terms of the actual gameplay, it's looking really nice and smooth on both devices. Now, time to launch the final game of the test, which is going to be the PUBG Mobile. Once again, trying to push the RAM to the limits. Let's see. This is where the iPhone, once again, with heavy games, the iPhone can show its better performance. And you can see it is done, while the phone one is still taking its time. And it is done as well. I'm just going to start a match and see the in-app game loading time. See if the phone one can match that or not. Okay, so we are here already on the iPhone. And by the way, I actually played this game on the phone one before, and surprisingly, 778G Plus is really, really good. I did not expect it to be that good with PUBG. It has the ultra graphics unlocked, which is very, very good. You can see the reflections and everything. A lot of people are into this game, so I believe they will be happy to hear this experience. If I have to guess, the frame rate does feel very close to 60 FPS. It might just be 60 frames per second. But yeah, looking really, really good. Let's try it on the iPhone. Obviously, here we have super buttery performance. Running on extreme graphics is looking very much like a console. But here, the phone one is doing just as fine. And once again, the price difference between these two phones is just incredible. Let's quickly exit the application and we're just gonna launch the last application of the day, which is the camera app. And you can see that was definitely faster on the iPhone. Again, everything is still open in the background, so we're just gonna perform a quick RAM management test and see if things are open in the background or not. Once again, I do not expect a great RAM management out of Nothing phone. Even higher end Android phones don't keep apps in the memory because of the optimization. Let's see if it can actually do anything. So phone dialer, you can see, I believe that is refreshed. Let's go back and launch YouTube. That's also refresh. iPhone, once again, it's gonna keep everything, like literally everything in the memory, because that's just how the iPhone is. Let's see, TikTok. Okay, so that is still there. That's kind of nice. So one app is still there. Spotify, iPhone, once again, is just keeping everything in the memory. Now, not everyone is gonna open all these apps. Oh, Twitter is still there. This is just really pushing the limits of this phone to a pretty crazy level with this comparison. So you can see Instagram still there on the iPhone. Oh, so it did a refresh. It went back to the same settings where I left off. So that's kind of nice. Also, you can notice that the app tray is looking very, very smooth with all these apps open. There's not a single lag at all. Back to Twitter. Alto's Adventure, that is still there on both phones, which is very interesting. This is the first game that phone one has kept in the memory. We're gonna go back all the way to PUBG Mobile, and that is still there on both devices as well. So not bad, actually. The phone one kept 2 games in the memory, and I believe 3 applications in the memory, while of course the iPhone kept everything. But once again, considering the price difference, the phone 1 is doing incredibly well. And yes, this was a very unfair comparison because once again, this is much affordable and is keeping up just well against a much expensive iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let me know if I should compare the phone 1 to the prime Android flagship or not. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.